unfortunately, it's necessary for certain people in our community to get it. So we're going to talk about it. Yes, I'm in full mom mode right now because I'm mad. I get mad every time this happens. What are we talking about? Well, we're talking about the itty bitties. So we had 7 itty bitties, our little parlor panthers, and our sweet little Bubba that showed up. We lost Bubba yesterday. And it was very traumatic. I realized I only had Bubba for a week. Well, he was a sweet, sweet boy. This is the repercussion of other people's actions, or the lack of action. Somebody is paying the consequence. Bubba paid it. I'm paying it. I am beat down right now, I ain't gonna lie. All loss is hard. Some are harder than others. Bubba's a bit harder. He was teeny, teeny, tiny. We have Pan Luke in my house. Everybody has it. Bubba wasn't tested, but Switch was. And Switch came up positive, which means everybody has it. They also have coccidia. said, take all my money. Just get them better. Here it is. Take it, take it, take it. Did the whole TikTok thing. Just take my money. Just make them better. We got to go back in 2 weeks. Get everybody tested again. So right now, this is how complicated things get. Basically, the Panthers are getting fed about every 3 to 4 hours. I don't want to overfeed them because then they just don't want to eat. They are literally getting Albon once a day, Panicure once a day, probiotic once a day, gas drops at every feeding. I've stopped thinking. What else am I doing? Pepsid once a day. Yes, that's an antacid. Yes. Yeah, we water that down, give it to kittens. What else am I giving them? Forget. Nutrical. Oh, I gotta order some more of that today because I'm literally on my last tube of Nutrical. What else? Is that it? Is that it? And then sub-Q fluids at least 3 times a day. And if they don't eat, they'll get it then. If they refuse to eat, they're getting sub-Q right then. Don't care. Don't care. We've had a few that dropped weight overnight. I'm beat down. I'm beat down right now. This will be my last batch of kittens for a while. I got to get my house in order. People are just going to have to understand. I love you people. I do. Y'all know. I know you have my back. But for my social media people that are here local, don't call me. Don't tag me. Nothing. I'm closed. And I mean it this time. I'm closed. I'm not taking any more kittens for at least 45 days. No. No. Made it all this time with my Panthers with not a ounce of trouble. 5-week hits. There we go. I've had those babies since they were 24 hours old. So I get sad, and then I get mad. Y'all spay and neuter your animals. If you're gonna feed a feral, get it fixed. There are lots and lots of places that have low-cost spade and neuter. Dixie Day Spay, right here in Bradley County. There is no excuse. None. Panthers came from animal control. Spade and neuter your animals. Help people out. If you're going to feed a stray, spay or neuter. Nobody got time for this. Nobody got time. It's hard enough when they're healthy. See, now I'm mad. It is. It's hard enough when they're healthy. It is miserable when they're sick. You ever had a tiny little thing in your hand just pass away? It ain't fun. No, it ain't. Not even a little. I'm pulling into the studio. I'm going to try real hard not to be crabby today. Because I still got 6 little parlor Panthers that I got to take care of. I'll see you on the backside. Love you, bye. Hey again, we're back. Put your seatbelt on.
Get the air coat going.
She's going to yell at you until you do. Didn't want to leave everybody on such a somber damn note. Plus, that was only, 5-6 minutes. So the show was good. You guys go to the Man Up page on YouTube. It's in my description box below. If you haven't already subscribed, why don't you go ahead and do that. Watch the show if you weren't able to watch us live on Facebook, and you don't have the ability to listen to us on 101.3 Buzz. Get that out of the way. Hey, since you're there, let's go ahead and have that conversation. Y'all want to have that conversation? Let's have that conversation. We're up to 350 subscribers. I know. I'm telling you, we get to 1,000, we're having a damn party. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'll just wake up one morning and it'll be there. It's usually how it ends up happening. But why don't you go ahead, do me a favor. You're watching, just subscribe. You know where it's at. Y'all know, you can see it. It's right there in your face. Just go ahead and hit that button. Hit the notification bell. Don't forget, you guys got to comment. Otherwise, that's right, we get thrown into the abyss. YouTubes don't care. They want you to comment. Thank you. Y'all comment on my reviews a lot. You don't comment on my blogs, but you do comment on my reviews quite a bit. So the active people, thank you so very much. I appreciate that. The tanning phone is up there pretty high in a lot of the comments. And also my last t-shirt review. That one is also pretty high up in there as far as views go, and fairly active in the comments as well. So you're welcome. I'm glad I am bringing you guys products that you're interested in and you want to know more about. Hopefully I'm helping you with future purchases as well, because if I get screwed, I'm going to tell you. That way you guys can don't do it, right? Don't do it. But when I find good products, love to share them. What are you doing?
Making sure you don't drive to the office because you're busy talking.
No, I'm not going to drive to the office. I'm on autopilot a lot. And again, you guys know the last couple of days have been bad. I have a tendency to go on autopilot when things in my life don't go well. That's why autopilot is so nice. You don't have to think so much, because that tends to get me in trouble if I have to think a whole lot. Yeah, wearing my it's fine, I'm fine, everything fine shirt. It's accurate today. It's very accurate. As I said on my last haul, which isn't out yet, you guys can wait for it. It'll be out in a little bit, just in a little bit. Guys, if you don't know any better, PSA, public service announcement, if your female companion ever answers you, it's fine, I'm fine, everything's fine, that's the biggest lie ever told. Your ass is in trouble. You better figure out what you did real quick and fix it.
What is it when they just say fine?
No, that's whatever.
Oh, whatever.
See, he got it wrong. That's whatever. In case you don't know what that means, it's the big fat middle finger. If your woman ever looks at you and goes, whatever, you think I'm lying? Next time she goes, whatever, put that in context. That's exactly what that means. You're welcome. Oh, I use it all the time to him. And to which I will reply, whatever, and I mean that. Yeah. All the time.
And I laugh.
That's true. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Unfortunately, he has the majority of the power in this relationship because he doesn't care. And that makes it real hard because I do. So,
Because I am the prince. Thank you.
he has me under his thumb. That's exactly what he did over there. Just saying. Where are we going? Thanks for asking. You back there in the corner. God, if it wasn't for you, nobody would talk. Thanks. Keep it up. We are heading over to Dan's Pro Shop right now. Why? Dog with a bone. Yes, you over there, you know exactly what I mean. Yes, I'm talking about the Lotus 7, because someone still hasn't figured out whether or not he's doing it.
We're in the pricing stage right now. Although, since this will more than likely be somewhat of a gift to the princess, you should hit your GoFundMe people up to help offset the cost.
So
of
now
the
it's
car.
for me.
Who's
Okay.
choosing the color?
You asked what my opinion was.
No,
I gave
I
it.
said I'd let you choose the color, didn't I? Didn't I? Mm-hmm.
Look at Neil. I will put his MK Motorsports out of UK. I will add their link into my description bar below, and they will be there from now into forever in case you guys want to go look at them. They've got a great YouTube channel. They've got a lot of stuff. Neil is the one that doesn't like to get wind blown and wants the windy, as they like to call him. He's the gentleman that we've actually been speaking with. We're twinsies because he likes iced coffee too. So I got you, Neil. It's delicious. It's life. I understand. We've had a couple of Zoom calls with Neil, and those were interesting. To which Neil had stated, "What kind of motor you want to put in it?" Prince replies, "Well, we're looking at a Ford EcoBoost." His eyes went like that, and he goes, "You know, this car only weighs what, 1,400 pounds? 1,400 pounds. That's like a 400 And he goes, no, look at me. You can be going down the road in 5th gear doing 80 miles an hour, and if you put your foot in it, it will burn the rubber off those tires. You will wreck and die. Those were his words. Okay, I got you. I respect the power. I understand. I got you. He was very adamant. Like, you need to put like
Public safety
stages on that thing. Like, she's only allowed to do stage 1.
I'll have Dan put in like a couple of different maps.
Yeah.
We'll have map number 1 will be the
which was the princess map. Yeah.
horsepower.
Yeah. That's all she gets. That's all she gets. I mean, he legit, I mean, was not kidding. Because most of the time they put in like motorcycle motors or Miata motors. What's the other one they use a lot?
They use over there. They don't have the Ford EcoBoost, so they use the Ford Sierra.
Okay.
A lot of times, most of them put in like a Mazda. Miata
Most of them are Miata motors or motorcycle.
Or they'll put motorcycles.
Like, just usually Honda, I think.
Well, Hondas or
yeah.
Suzuki's.
They use a lot of Hondas over there. So, this gonna be a big fat chunky motor. Yeah, I know. Look it's gonna happen.
Probably.
I mean, it's just a matter of when. It'll happen. So, Jesse, I'm just saying, eldest builds. You think I'm kidding? You better make some space. You're gonna have to put a car together.
You want a project?
We gonna give him a project.
I'm somewhat obliged to accommodate him.
I'll have it drop shipped right to your house. Okay? All right. And then he can complain about his Sharpies. It's an inside joke. If you don't watch Eldest Bills, what the hell's wrong with you? His link is already down below. It's not what you buy, it's what you build. And the dude builds a lot. He's working on a Chevy truck right now, very old one. 1941. And when I say he's building it, I mean he stripped it down literally to the chassis, and then upgraded the chassis and like
everything else,
all the things, making doors. He took the door handles off, so he's doing all these things. Just go watch him. But Jesse's a friend of ours. Love him a lot. He does some great work. He did the mounts for our fog lamps. We've already talked about that are going on the Fiat. Fog lamps are not going to go on until the motor is back in, and I think the radio is in, because apparently that's going to get in the way. Thank you for asking again. I will give you a real quick update. If you don't follow me on the face pages, I'll insert the pictures right here. Now you all can see the things that we've done. I already told you about the steering wheel that we've done.
Short shifter.
Yeah, we did the well, you didn't see the picture of the short shifter, so you just saw it in that one. Short shifter, you can see how naked it is on the inside. We pulled out the center column. We also pulled out the plastic part that goes around the current radio that's there right now. That has all been painted black. You got to see one of the two bumpers. You can see the before and after of the bumperettes, because we did remove the bumpers out of the Fiat altogether. It has no bumpers at all, and we're doing bumperettes. Those are fiberglass. So we had to do a little bit of work on those because they were kind of lumpy, bumpy. We didn't like the texture of them. They were just kind of like...
We had to fit them, and we also had to fabricate some brackets.
We had to fit them. He had to fabricate some brackets. I did basically the cosmetic work on them. I sanded them down best that I could. I used a sealant primer which fills in a little bit. I had to do, I don't know, I think I did like 4 or 5 coats of the primer trying to fill in those lumps and bumps as much as I could. And then I think I did like 2 thin layers of black satin, I believe is what we put on there. But you saw the picture of the before and after of what they look like. They're fiberglass bumpers took off how much weight when we took those metal bumpers off?
I want to say 75 pounds off of the rear one and 65 off the front. So
That's a lot of weight. That's a human.
100 and
Yeah, that's a human.
pounds, I think.
Yeah, that's a human.
It's a
We
lot.
took the weight of a human off of there and, you know, added on probably not even maybe a pound for the two, a couple of pounds maybe for the two. Yeah. So, yeah, that's kind of where we are right now. We're doing some inside stuff. I got him to agree to let me paint the rest of the plastic inserts that are like down on the floorboards that go up and around. I can't stand it that they're not kick panels, whatever you want to call them, that go up the sides, the side walls, up into where all the wiring and harnesses and stuff are. I can't stand it that it's not the same black. So he's like, look, I'm going to replace the mats anyway with rubber, so just don't get it on the carpet, which I won't. I can totally get that done. That'll probably get done here in the next couple of days. We're trying to get as much as like that inside stuff as we can before the seats come back. And I keep saying before the seats come back, I'm going to gripe and complain a little bit. Dude's taking way too long. Every time I go in, it's like, oh, I'm going to start on them next week. And then 3 weeks later, I'm going to start on them next week. Dude, I have to start calling you out. You'll have to get going on them seats now. Because nothing's been done. And you've had them since March.
So you got the short
Get it
shifter,
done.
You got
The center
stud.
console.
Oh yeah, you got the
The
studs.
bumperettes. Well, they know about the studs already.
Studs on
Yeah,
the-
we did that on the last kind of update. It was the studs, the steering wheel, and it was something else, and I can't remember what it was. There's something else you did. Anyway, mirrors. That's what it was. It was the mirrors. So now it's the short shifter, the center columns, and the bumperettes is what we. Oh, and he got the license plate because you saw the license plate. I mean, I put it in there. I completely forgot. How you like that tag, right? The tag cover. He won that at our Fiat on the Dragon. We had they had some contests that we did, and he won whatever it was that he got to pick. So that's what I picked a T-shirt. He picked the.
Stainless steel.
Stainless steel has the Abarth symbol on it, so that looks really nice. But yeah, I mean, it's coming along.
We're still waiting on the Abarth symbol for the steering wheel.
Oh, I didn't know
It's
we had.
coming from Portugal.
Oh, I didn't know we had that from Portugal.
Somebody who makes it. So
Oh, I feel fancy. Portugal. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't realize we were getting one on there. Okay. That sounds cool. All right, so geez, this is gonna be a long vlog. We'll go ahead and end it because we're probably well over 20 minutes at this point.
GoFundMe.
Yeah, I don't have
Lotus
a GoFundMe.
Super 7.
I don't have a GoFundMe. I do, although I will say this:
If everyone
I
subscribers
understand.
PayPal $5 or $10,
Okay.
we would be well on our way to having the chassis here.
More importantly and moreover, since this is the whole reason I do this channel, don't forget about my Amazon wish list. I definitely need some goat's milk, so if anybody wants to hit a sister up, I prefer the powdered version because it's more stable. Please and thank you. Would love to get some powdered milk. I also have my Venmo account officially on there for anyone that wants to donate funds, because I do have some that prefer to donate funds. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. I still do PayPal, but I've had people that have asked me for Venmo, so I now have one, which is the whole reason it's up there. I had 3 people that do donations that asked me to switch over, so I did. That is down below as well. You know I have sick kittens right now, so any kind of help that you want to send me would be greatly, greatly appreciated, since we literally have an IC unit sitting in my living room right now.
Subscriber per month would go.
Oh my God!
Way
Well, that would pay
far.
my $300 vet bill that I got from yesterday. Yeah. So, you know, what do you do? What do you do? Anyway, all right. So appreciate it. Thank you for all that support me. My 350 subscribers. I love you the mostest. You know I do. Thank you for having my back. I appreciate it. You guys know the rules. You stay out of trouble now, but if you can't, don't get caught. Y'all stay safe, stay clean, and have a perfect day. Love you. Bye.